This is Kenyon from Little Giant Ladder Systems. Today we're going to demo the 𝗥𝗶𝗶𝗀𝗃. The 𝗥𝗶𝗃 comes as a bundle, including the AirDeck, the 𝗥𝗶𝗃 step, the trestle brackets, the ladder rack, and the safety rails. Let's show you how the 𝗥𝗶𝗃 works. Although the safety rails are an important part of the 𝗥𝗶𝗃 multi-purpose ladder, they're designed to store on board the ladder, but if for ease of use or transportation, you would like to take those off, then simply slide the safety rails off and set those aside while you're using the ladder. Like many other Little Giant multi-purpose ladders, really it only comes down to two things to make the 𝗥𝗃𝗃 work. The hinge creates the shape, bringing it into a stored position, opening it up to an A-frame position, or opening it again to be the extension ladder. To make the 𝗥𝗃𝗃 taller, simply rotate the rapid locks 90 degrees. That allows the legs to be changed at 1 foot intervals. Every 12 inches, we can stop and make the 𝗥𝗃𝗃 a bigger size. One of the accessories included with your 𝗥𝗃𝗃 bundle is the AirDeck. Now the AirDeck is a fantastic accessory, not only to place tools, putty knives, hammers, and round gallons of paint, but it also acts as a safety rail as you climb in the A-frame position. You'll notice that the 𝗥𝗃𝗃 has AirDeck ports. As you climb the ladder, notice that the AirDeck needs to be opposite of the way that I'm facing. Simply lock the AirDeck into the AirDeck ports, making sure that that's fully seated. Now I can use the handrail as I climb up and down, or open the AirDeck into its locked position to place tools and accessories up here at the top. Now again, I'm sure-footed and can maintain 3 points of contact in that A-frame configuration. One of the unique features of the 𝗥𝗃𝗃 is that it has multi-position AirDeck ports. So simply lifting the AirDeck port, rotating that, and placing it up against that hinge allows the AirDeck to be placed in a horizontal position. Now, depending on the configuration of your tools or the work that you're doing, now tools, equipment can be placed on the AirDeck in this configuration. When the AirDeck's not needed, simply unlock and remove the AirDeck, placing those AirDeck ports back into their original position. To continue working at even higher heights, we can unlock those rapid locks and make the 𝗥𝗃𝗃 even taller. Always make sure that your rapid locks are fully locked and completely seated before climbing the ladder. Another accessory that adds value and is included in that 𝗥𝗃𝗃 bundle is the 𝗥𝗃 step. It has the same 300-pound capacity that the ladder has, and can be placed on any rung in the A-frame or the extension ladder position. Once I place it on the ladder, slide it out of the way, step above it, I can slide the 𝗥𝗃𝗃 step out, allowing me a big, wide, comfortable platform. Now it allows me not only more comfort, but allows me to turn and face the work, placing both hands to get the work done. To get down from the 𝗥𝗃𝗃 step, just reverse the process. Slide it back in, step on top of it on the way down. You'll find a lot of use for that 𝗥𝗃 step. A lot of the versatility of the 𝗥𝗃𝗃 comes because the sides of the ladder are independent from each other. So by offsetting one side longer and one side shorter, now the 𝗥𝗃𝗃 can be used on unlevel ground, whether it's hillsides, sloping ground, maybe your deck or your porch, or staircases. One of the biggest reasons people have bought Little Giant ladders for so many years is the ability to work in staircases. We can also configure the ladder in a 90-degree position. Make sure that this side of the ladder is at least 90 degrees, and that allows you to climb up the opposite side, being nearly square next to walls, windows, maybe even hedges without leaning the ladder against the work. You're right up next to it. To create that extension ladder position, simply bring the ladder into its stored configuration, unlocking the hinge one more time. We're always going to make sure that we have the wheels pointed towards the top. Now we'll lay the 𝗥𝗶𝗃 on the ground, telescoping these legs to be the length or the height that we might need. Do the same thing here at the top. Now this part's really important. We want to make sure that we place the bottom of the 𝗥𝗶𝗃 against something or someone to give it ballast. So hand over hand, we can reach the height that we need. Let me show you what I mean. Having the ladder based at the bottom, whether it's footing or foundation at the bottom of the wall that you're leaning the ladder against, allows you to raise the 𝗥𝗶𝗃 hand over hand and pulling it away from the wall allows you to put it into that extension ladder position. We'll always caution you to set the ladder at a 4-to-1 ratio or a 75-degree angle. For every 4 feet the ladder's going up, the bottom of the 𝗥𝗶𝗃 should be 1 foot away from that wall that we're leaning the ladder against. You'll notice in this configuration that the 𝗥𝗶𝗃 acts a lot like other multi-purpose ladders that Little Giant makes, but this is where the 𝗥𝗶𝗃 is really going to come into play because of those safety rails. We'll show you in a second how those safety rails would stand me away from obstacles, gutters, windows, overhead. To bring the 𝗥𝗶𝗃 down from its extension ladder configuration, you'll just reverse the process. Make sure that we're putting the bottom of the ladder against that foundation or wall. That's going to give it ballast and strength. There is a potential that some of the larger 𝗥𝗶𝗃 sizes may become top heavy, so make sure to secure the bottom of the ladder so hand over hand we can bring it back down. Put the ladder back on its backside and bring the ladder into its shorter size. Now we're ready to turn the 𝗥𝗶𝗃 into a scaffolding system. Simply by unlocking the rapid locks, we can slide one outer section completely off. Do that with the other side. Now we have a 4-foot trestle. We'll caution you never to use the trestle as a separate stepladder. There are stickers and warnings reminding you this is only designed to be used as a trestle in this scaffolding configuration. Now this is where those trestle brackets will come into play, included in your 𝗥𝗶𝗃 bundle. We'll take these as a pair and place them on the outer channel and lock them into place. Those trestle brackets will lock one outer channel of the ladder to the other. Again, make sure that the tabs of those trestle brackets are on the outside, allowing you to lock that metal pin on the inside. Now with these two trestles on firm level ground, they're the same height. So think about a 2x12 piece of wood would be okay, or now would be a great time to get a Little Giant plank. We have those available in a variety of sizes and configurations. Now we can place those on the rungs, allowing you to get jobs done faster, easier, and you have different heights available and different lengths. Now as we reverse the process, unlock the rapid locks, remove the trestle brackets, And now we'll reconfigure the ladder. Now as we slide the ladder back together, you'll notice that I saved this section with the wheels for the side of the ladder that has the AirDeck ports. That'll be important when you put the ladder into the extension ladder position to make sure that the wheels are on the top. One of the unique features that are standard on the Epic multi-purpose ladders are the Ratchet Levelers. Down here at the bottom, both in the A-frame configuration or the extension ladder position, we can extend one leg a little bit or a lot longer than the other side. This will give you many inches of travel both on the left and the right. So when you're setting a ladder on firm level ground, never stack a rock, a brick, or a piece of wood underneath the ladder. Since you have these accessories on board, make sure that you position the ladder to create a firm level base. When you're done with the ratchet levelers, simply squeeze this orange housing, and that will bring that leg back up into its stored position. Another accessory that adds safety and versatility to the Epic are called the safety rails. When you put the ladder into the extension ladder position, the first position that we can place the safety rails is the walk-through position. With this housing on the outside, squeezing this collar in allows this metal pin to travel freely in and out. We can place this on the outside of the Epic, squeezing in this metal housing. Make sure that, again, that metal pin is fully seated and locked into place. We do that on both the left and the right. Now we can adjust the length or the height of those safety rails by squeezing this lock on the side, telescoping the length to be any one of these lengths. Do that on both the left and the right. Now, when putting the ladder in that extension ladder position, those safety rails are designed to allow you to step through those rails onto a roof line. Instead of needing to transition around the side of the ladder, we simply walk through. We would recommend abiding by the OSHA standard of having at least 3 feet of the ladder or safety rails extended above the roof line to safely transition both on and off the ladder. To bring the ladder down, we just reverse the process. And the safety rails can be placed in the other configuration. Again, squeezing this collar allows you to slide it off of this housing and now onto this horizontal housing the same way. Squeeze the collar in to unlock it, making sure that that metal pin is locked into place. Now, not only can I extend the safety rail to be the width that I need, but I can also configure the arms to stand me away from the eave, the overhang, or the gutters. So this is what's going to be making contact with the wall. We do that on both the left and the right side. Now that extension ladder can stand away from eaves and overhangs to get around larger windows. And these safety rails are adjustable in lengths, or now adjustable in width. So find the configuration that's correct for the job that you're doing, and of course be safe when you're using the ladder in the extension ladder position. And for storage and transportation, the safety rails can be inverted in their stored length and placed this way on the outside. We'll do the same on the other side. Now the safety rails are always with my Epic and available the next time I need them. The 𝗥𝗶𝗹𝗀 also comes with wheels, which allows you to cart the ladder from job to job or from place to place a little bit easier than even carrying the ladder. And the solution to store your 𝗥𝗶𝗃 ladder is also included in that bundle. This is the ladder rack. It also comes with the wood screws necessary to mount this against the studs in the garage, 16-inch on center, and once that's secured onto the wall, now your 𝗥𝗶𝗃 can be stored safely. So with the safety rails securely in place, the AirDeck locked into the top, when we close the ladder, the 𝗥𝗶𝗃 step can also be secured upside down on the second rung with the ladder locked into place. Take advantage of the wheels, and now we can store the entire system all in one convenient place. And a few quick reminders here. Choose the right ladder for the job, set it up correctly, and maintain 3 points of contact when you're climbing up and down any ladder. This is the 𝗥𝗶𝗃 by Little Giant Ladder Systems.